We're still out. Zakes Bantwini's album launch for Ghetto King, which drops tomorrow. And I'm speaking to the man that actually hosted us this evening. Literally, watching you in action, because I've never seen you live before, was such an honorary moment. Like, thank you for your craft, for being the legend that you are, and for just allowing us to just witness you do your thing. Like, ngiyabonga. Like,
Akubonga mina, ngiyabonga, and I'm very happy to always see younger guys and the new generation doing their thing. So congratulations to you.
We're so sweet, guys. But how was it actually being here, obviously with your brother and getting to host his event? There must be something special about being at something, not because you're just getting paid for it or umsebenzi wakho, but it's like a home thing, you know?
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, I like the fact that Zakes has always been a classy guy, but he never forgets where he comes from. So I even like the title of the album, Ghetto King.
Yeah.
You know, as he was saying on stage, ghetto has never been associated with kingship before.
Yeah.
And he always brings that contrast. So it's happening at an art gallery. His music is international, but yet it still appeals to the ordinary guy in the street, you know? And he hasn't been dropping music for quite some time. He would drop some singles here and there, but he hasn't been full on the way he is right now and to give us a full on album. You know what I mean? I'm very proud of him. I'm so happy with the attendance tonight. It's such an incredible night that you're seeing the whole industry come together on a night like this.
And just to support, that's all we're here for. To be like,
do you know what I mean?
Let's celebrate Black culture and excellence. It's really, really a beautiful thing. Yeah. I mean, you are somebody that's super close to Zakes, and when you listen to the album, what do you hope it does for the culture and for anybody who sits and consumes it?
I think number one, for us artists or musicians, DJs, it's especially people who love house. Yeah. It's saying to us, no, there's still space for you guys. Produce good music, people are still willing to listen to it. It doesn't mean that there's no longer a place for house music. There's only Amapiano. Yeah, there's a bit of everything for everyone. Shout out to the Amapiano movement. It's growing and it's doing its thing. But what Zakes is doing is also saying, you guys, we don't have to all do one genre. We can also still do Afro house or Afro tech, and people are still appreciative to it. So when I listen to his album, Afro house, a lot of Afro tech, it's international. It's an international album. It's very melodic, which means it's very musical. Zakes has always been a musical person. Yeah, and I mean, a lot of people know Zakes writes music, he performs music, he's a good dancer, he produces, he DJs, he sings. He went to school for music, so he's a properly trained musician. So there's a lot to learn from a person like that. And I'm always on a journey to learn. So watching him do his thing tonight and watching him present his music the way he did tonight, I can't help but be inspired to also go back to the studio. It's
so wild, like, listening to you speak about him, because I'm like, you're actually that person as well, like a jack of all trades and a man who's really mastered everything that he's ever done. And now I'm hearing you saying that you're going back to studio. So when is this happening? What can we expect? Like, Mina, I want more DJ Sbu music, please. Sakbona, you're out there always performing, doing your thing, but please, can you give us an album also?
And that is so dope, because I'm like a year older than Zakes, you know, so we're in our 40s. A lot of the times when
Really?
Yeah. I know I don't look it, but hey, I'm your grot man.
Hey, next time I see you, I'm joking.
It's because I look after myself. I mean, I always believe that looking after your health and looking after yourself is very important. So, I mean, being in my early 40s and just seeing my brother who's in his 40s killing it and doing what he's doing, it says to me, go back to the studio. There's still an appetite for music. Don't leave the music. Go make more music. And seeing my brother Coffee travel the world, being world-renowned as he is, he also is saying the same thing. Like, yo, guys, let's go to the studio. It's not like when we're older, we're supposed to leave the music behind. Because your fans have grown, but your subject matter as a musician as well, who's older, who's more experienced, you have to grow with your audience. I can't still be giving people what I gave people then. You know what I mean?
Mzekezeke, you can't give it, no?
I'm not Mzekezeke.
Yeah, I get big moves. I get what talking. I was just asking.
I mean, we did about Lengoma, about Remember When It Rained, about Pillow, about For a Reason, about so many music.
Your catalog is so impressive. Like I called you a legend earlier for an actual reason, you know?
Yes.
But I heard you speak now. Like, was there a time where you said to yourself, actually, I think I'm just done with music. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm not going to go back in studio. Was there a time that you ever felt like, maybe this is it for me?
Yeah, there was a time. I think I achieved so much that I kind of felt I'd reached the ceiling, number one. But number two, as you get a bit older and you keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over in clubs and, you know, just all of the stuff that I was doing at the time over and over, every weekend, every year, I kind of felt I needed to branch out and go learn other things and go do other things. And I think I've done them and I've done so well in them. And now I kind of feel I miss music.
And that's a beautiful thing. Like you always go back to your first love, they always say, you know. But speaking about doing other things, I mean, the one thing about you. How's Mofire doing? How proud are you of the brand that you have created? Like, just talk to me more about your baby, your other baby.
Yes, ma'am. I kind of feel that I've been really blessed to be able to start things from the beginning. Like I started my own record label from the beginning. We started our own radio station recently, a couple of years ago. We just started another one for young people recently. We're starting another one with Robert Fresh and Thibaut Touch. We started More Fire from scratch. And I kind of believe in I'm a creative. A creative, we creator, we birth things. You can't only birth music. The fact that you're a creative, it means you can write books and birth books and inspire and express yourself through words. You can create companies, you can create drinks, you can create radio shows or a radio station, whatever it is. So everybody out there has got their own unique talents.
And they need to be into that.
Thank you, and let them give birth. You can't just be pregnant and pregnant and pregnant. Give birth. So whatever it is that you have in your mind, stop being afraid of what are people gonna say. Give birth. Even
Trust and believe in
do you know what I
yourself
mean?
and yourself, which is not always easy though.
It's never easy, but
Yeah.
give birth to your ideas and follow through. Because as soon as you've given birth to a baby, you bring that baby up, you nurture the baby, you look after the baby, you teach them principles and values, and uyamkhulisa lo mntwana until azabona ma 18 or 21. That's what people need. That's what everybody needs to do.
Oh, I love it. You were speaking now about the radio station. I mean, all of us saw the pictures online and it was like, are these ones starting a radio station? What's going on? Is there an official date launch for this? Or must we just wait and see?
We're still working and we're tying up some deals. We should be launching the first half of next year, 2022.
I am so excited. Okay, I'm applying for a job. Just know, ne? That's going to be my future boss, guys. But thank you so much for your time and just can't wait to see what else you're just working on.
I wish you all of the best. And guys, go for your dreams, yeah? You're capable, you're good enough. It's your time right now.
You heard him.